What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Once and for all, as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's coffee time. It's cigar time. Get your coffee, get your cigars, spark up, and get ready for it, man. I got something to talk to y'all about today. Okay. How many adults do I have with me in the building? How many adults are watching this, okay? And first and foremost, what does it mean to be an adult? Because I thought the adult had the mind capacity, the know-how, was grown enough to discern right and wrong. That is discernment. You know what I'm saying? The ability to discern right from wrong. That's one of the main things about being an adult, especially a parent. See, that's another thing. A lot of how many parents do I have out there? Because until you're a parent, you can't even have, you don't even have dominion over nobody else's life or anything until you have your own children. You know what I mean? And then we have a lot of parents who fail in their kids too, or just not being right, because they're being selfish. Now, let me say this. You're supposed to be able to discern right from wrong. You're supposed to be able to tell what's right and what's wrong, okay? Now, these new modern adult humanoids, or whatever you want to call them, I won't call them grown people, or I don't know what you call them, because niggas be 60 years old and still don't know nothing. I know people that's 40 some years old and still don't know nothing. But sports, media, TV, actors. I'm gonna tell you what. You could ask your fellow human, whoever is around you, adult, whoever. Go to somebody in your life, whoever you think has like some knowledge about themselves, and ask them what they think about the presidential debate, or ask them what they think about any type of public issue, or ask them what they think about any real issue about life. And majority of them, well, I ain't gonna sit here and judge people, but I know majority of people are generally just understanding sports, entertainment, and bullshit. And for years, I was living my life. I always knew more and always wanted more, and was always like I am now. But I was at one point wrapped up into the system as well. Just not understanding the pitfalls and traps and everything that's set up to keep us out of the knowledgeable lifestyle, just to keep you out of being a grown-up, being out of being a knowledgeable human. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they want us so dumbed down to where we don't even have a general understanding of anything. Like, for instance, you got the presidential debates going on, right? They got us so divided as a people, we can't even have political issues in public because it'll cause confrontation, or it'll cause some kind of confusion, because the system that is set up and devised and set up is a division system. It's all set up Republican, Democrat, red, blue, left, right, right and wrong, good and bad, God and evil, God and the devil, good versus evil. These are all left versus right systems. And if you really understand the truth of life and everything about life, there is no there's only right and wrong, and there is no set system to it, because all the system, if you realize systems, the systems were all put in place to keep people down or keep people confused or not having a real understanding of what's really going on. And I'm prove that too. Last night you have Kamala Harris and Mike Pence are doing a vice presidential debate on TV live. And while they were doing the debate live on TV, the internet that was, because I was watching it off the internet, I think it was NBC News was streaming fact checks while these people, these figureheads, these what do you call it, the running people, the vice president and the senator, while they was running, talking, you got a computer sending out a fact check thing. So basically what I'm saying is the system is, the system doesn't even believe the people that are in position or in power into the system. The system knows that the figureheads that are put in position are only sent here to lie, mislead, and derail us and put us off our path and off our reality path, so they could do what their will, they could do what they want. Because it just doesn't make sense that you have somebody who's running for public office or vice president or running for presidency, and they don't have the authority or the ability to speak truth and speak righteousness. That just lets you know that we have a fake ass bullshit system. Because if you was really running for president, to lie to the country is treason. To lie is treasonous. It's a ultimate crime against the country is to lie to the people. But yeah, and still we have people running who say each other as liars. He's a liar. She's lying. That's a lie. That's a lie. And that's mostly the Democrats, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They're the ones painting the liar picture. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you can't debunk somebody, or if you can't prove what somebody is saying is false, or if you can't prove what you're saying is true, all you have to do is call somebody a liar or a conspiracy theorist or something to that effect. You don't never have to, nowadays, I would say this, nowadays you don't really have to come with concrete facts. You just have to have the persuasion. If you have enough persuasion, you can make people believe whatever you want them to believe. And that's a sad fucking thing. Because here on the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, there is no persuasion. There is no belief. There is only the fact. I only deal with the facts. I don't care about my feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about none of that shit. Because here on the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, I'm trying to get to the bottom of things. I'm trying to get to the reality of things. And what they always say, the truth hurts. So I'm not really here, as an adult, I'm not really here to make light of things and make everything seem glamorous and glorious, because everything is not. You know, I'm not here to always talk about the bad stuff either. But what I am here to do is get adults, human beings like us, on a level of existence and consciousness that they will understand that they've been lied to and played with their whole life, just to understand that what the real truth of life is. You get what I'm saying? And like I was just saying, I'm not calling anyone liars. I can prove the facts of life. I can show you the realities of life, because what I live is, only thing I base my life on is God. And that's from multiple scriptures, I read the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I've read the Bible. I've read the Quran. I've read some parts of the Torah. I've read some parts of the Hindu Buddha teachings, the Dharma teachings. I read some of that. And what it all boils down to is be righteous within, be harmonious within, be truthful within. Live in the truth, live in honesty, live for righteousness. Do not go out trying to hurt other people, because you don't prosper that way. You know what I mean? So it's very simple, man. But like I was trying to say, nowadays we're not adults. Nowadays we all agree to disagree, and that is that's like getting called a conspiracy theorist. That's like when you don't have the ability to prove what you're saying, or the validity to prove what you're trying to say. You could just say, I agree to disagree. Well, we agree to disagree. And that's a big problem we have, because I have a lot of people that I come in contact with, from mothers to family to cousins to everybody. They'll just agree to disagree rather than coming to an understanding of where somebody's coming from. Because I could sit there and understand them, where they're coming from. I could put myself in their perspective and understand them. But a lot of people are so selfish. They only care about their one small wicked ways, or their one small narrow mind. But the world is so vast and broad, you know what I mean? But I can't tell y'all how to think, but I can tell y'all that as adults, we're supposed to be living in the truth. You're supposed to be able to discern what's right and wrong. You're not supposed to take every little bit of propaganda that you get and run with it and live off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth it's in here, and it's God. You know what I'm saying? You get the truth from God. If your Wi-Fi signal is strong enough, like, we're human Wi-Fi devices. If your Wi-Fi signal is strong enough, you can receive the signal from God. And if your signal is not clouded enough, you can receive the signal. You know what I'm saying? So stop clouding your mind. Stop flooding your mind with pollutions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If it's not herbal based, if it's not simple, natural, you don't put it into your body. You know what I'm saying? But it's your big homie, Big Bad, man. I don't know no more, man. Most of y'all is not adults. Most of y'all are just existing in somebody's body. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of y'all have demons inside of y'all controlling y'all's bodies. So I'm going to pray for y'all, man. I'm going to pray for y'all. And then that's all we can do. It's your boy, Big Bad, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.